This story is about a strange creature who stalks the roads and woods. They say he is half man, half animal, and attacks teenagers in cars while wielding a huge axe. This began when strange reports started appearing in the local Maryland newspaper. They told frightening tales about sightings of a creepy-looking beast that was roaming the woods of Prince George's County. They say he appeared on quiet roads at night, clutching a shiny axe in his hands that he used to attack unsuspecting teenagers. There was a lover's lane in the area, and teens who parked their cars in it claimed that they were attacked by a terrible creature that was brandishing an axe. They said the monstrous beast hacked at their cars, smashing the windows and taillights. They just managed to drive away and escape with their lives. Several residents claimed to have spotted a creature with the body of a man and the legs of a goat. They said it had coarse all over its body and a goat's head with long twisted horns and red, beady eyes. It was described as a half-man, half-goat hybrid and was running across driveways and through their backyards, scaring people. A group of local men banded together and grabbed their shotguns to hunt it down. After searching for days, they didn't find any trace of the mysterious creature. Their hunt was abandoned. As rumors about the Goatman spread, teenagers from all over the region would spend their weekend nights driving through the dark country roads at night, hoping to catch a glimpse of the beast. Many parents would call their children into the house after sunset, fearful that the Goatman would get them. 2 teenagers went out looking for their pet dog, one autumn morning. The German Shepherd had escaped from its pen the night before. As they searched by the railway tracks, they spotted something in the long grass. It was the severed head of their beloved family dog. Even worse, they never found the dog's body. One summer evening, a young couple were out driving in the area when their car broke down. The boy walked off to get help, leaving his girlfriend alone in the car. She spent the night waiting for him, but he never returned. The next morning, police found his remains, half buried by the side of the road. He had been chopped into little pieces. 2 police officers were patrolling the area on horseback on a clod and foggy night. They became separated in the darkness. One of the policemen rode his horse back to the station, but the other one failed to show up. In the morning, a massive search was conducted to find the massive cop. After a few hours, something was spotted off to the side of an overgrown path. It was the mutilated corpse of a horse. The head and legs had been torn off and the entrails had been pulled out. The missing policeman was never found. Then, the Goatman attacked 14 people, killing 5 of them. One summer, 2 school teachers brought 12 children from their class on a hiking trip to the woods. Apparently, they strayed too close to the Goatman's lair. The survivors claimed that the creature suddenly appeared and violently hacked some of the children to death with an axe, while uttering horrible screams. When the police arrived on the scene, all that was left in the carnage were half-eaten limbs and a bloody trail leading to an empty cave. According to the legend, the Goatman was created by a mad scientist who lived in the area. They say a man named Dr. Stephen Fletcher was working at an agricultural research facility nearby, studying animals. Over time, the scientist went crazy and began conducting strange and illegal experiments on the goats he was supposed to study. The scientist somehow gained access to a local insane asylum and began taking blood samples from mental patients. They say he crossed human DNA with goat DNA in a crazed attempt to create some sort of human-goat hybrid. The experiments went horribly wrong when one of the mutant creatures he ended up giving birth to escaped and ran screaming into the woods. The Goatman was on the loose. Now, they say, the terrifying creature is still out there, roaming the forest, hiding in the trees and sleeping in caves, appearing every now and then to attack some cars with an axe, behead a stray dog, or murder an unwary teenager. If you're in a car, the evil creature will chop your tires so you can't get away. Then he'll hack you up into little pieces and drag your bloody carcass deep into the forest, where he can consume your flesh and bones at his leisure. Maybe the legend of the Goatman is true, or perhaps it's just a scary story, made up to scare away young people. But if you want my advice, If you park your car on an isolated place, lock your doors, and be on the lookout for anything strange happening around you. If you don't pay attention, you might end up being the Goatman's next victim.